Good morning, everyone, from Dambulla. So, bit of a late start to the day. This is technically day 3, but I was a bit sick yesterday. Today, we're in Dambulla, and we're going to explore the Dambulla cave temples, which are the largest caves in Sri Lanka, largest cave temples in Sri Lanka. And they have like 150 Buddha statues. There's 3 statues of kings, and it's a beautiful day today. It's nice and sunny. It was raining yesterday. Hopefully it stays this way so I can fly my drone and get some good shots. Gonna rent a motorbike. This is Pick Me Village Guest House. This is $4 a night. Cold water, not hot water, but otherwise it's really nice. You can rent a motorbike from the lovely, I shouldn't say old, middle-aged man who runs this place for about it's like $6-7 for a day for 24 hours. So that's really good. I'm gonna do that and then go around. Stopped here by the side of the road because I think the weather's really sunny. It'd be fun to fly the drone. See if we can get any good shots here. I think technically it's not legal to fly a drone, but like, you know, it's like, I think the locals don't care unless the police catch you and they know it's illegal, which they may or may not even know that. So I don't know how much you can see, but it's pretty nice. Really green, very beautiful from above. Gonna be some nice drone shots in the video. The views from the drone were super awesome. You can see all of Dambulla from above, and also here are the caves that were built into the stones. So that is less than $100 US, but the ATM gave me a lot of change, which is very helpful. It's always nice when they give you change, especially at airports, because you want to take a local bus, and if you have big bills, they're always going to try to rip you off and whatnot. That's interesting. Apparently you can't wear hijab. Above the knee, no, but you can't cover your hair, so I guess it's not a Muslim-friendly place. I've seen something similar in Colombo.
Yeah, okay. Then let's say. How to see you can Yes, you can buy the ticket.
One ticket.
Make it easy market.
Thank you. Oh, that's about $10 for the ticket. A bit pricey, but seems like a cool place. I love dogs in these countries. They just sleep in the worst places. I guess it means everyone's good to them, which is a good sign. Can't really see here, but the monkeys have a really interesting haircut. They basically have a buzz cut on the side, and then in the middle it's like longer, almost like a toupee. But yeah, and some of them have like longer hair, but again the sides are all shaved. Thank you. The leg covering. Here we are.
We slowly start here first, then we slowly move that way.
So one of the really interesting things about Buddhism here, Buddhist temples here in Sri Lanka, is that they're often mixed with Hinduism. They see Hindu gods also. The murals here were absolutely beautiful. The colors and the designs were super unique. I've been to many Buddhist temples around the world in Southeast Asia, but the ones here, the color work is really, really special. It's quite distinct and different from Buddhist temples elsewhere. You could tell the history and just how old it all is. And it's in such good condition. I don't know if it's been maintained or whatnot, but either way, it's really nice. There are 5 caves. The first 2 are the larger ones, and then you have a smaller one afterwards. A few smaller ones.
Hindu section. Before this island arose big country. East of India arose this island. Second, Portugal arose this island.
That cave inside is super impressive. The carvings are super intricate. I would say of all the Buddhist countries and temples I've been to in Southeast Asia, this is by far the most impressive. It's just so intricate, the carvings on the cave walls. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that was worth 10 US dollars, almost, or 9, but still, it's very impressive. The carvings inside is very different from other Buddhist temples or Buddhist caves I've been to in Southeast Asia or South Asia. And now there's a big golden Buddha statue. Apparently it's the biggest golden statue with this particular position, so I'm gonna see what that looks like. Which one's cheaper?
So that this one 1,000
cheap
rupee.
1,000, okay.
Yeah.
This 1,000,
Yeah. This one.
and this 1,000?
Not really.
No, this one how much?
3,000.
3,000, okay.
This one 2,000 rupee.
This is too big. This
Yeah.
one's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. I take this one.
Okay, this one I buy something discount.
Huh?
Discount.
No, it's okay because
Yeah.
this one's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just a little souvenir. Thank you,
Yeah.
bro. 1,000.
okay. 2,000 rupee. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. very
Thank
much
you, bro.
for that. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't actually need a bracelet, but just help out the local economy, I guess. These guys don't make that much money. It's about $3. Give them a little something. As I get older, I find myself spending more money, especially with these like vendors and stuff, just to help them out. You know, when you're traveling, it's always good to help the local guys. You know, if you're staying at nicer hotels or going to more expensive restaurants, you're not really helping the lower income people. You know, a lot of it goes to the top 20%, whatever, that own all the businesses. And these monkeys here doing some lice removal. The monkeys here is actually pretty friendly. Unlike the monkeys in Bali, those guys are aggressive. The ones here are pretty laid back, pretty tame. Well, can't say I've ever seen that before. That's interesting. It's a big mouth. Alright, the next place we're going is this forest that, well, it's like a mountain that's full of quartz. Like the whole mountain is built of quartz. Super random, super interesting, and this road is also beautiful. It just rains, so everything's lush and green, and it might be raining again, I don't know, but roads are super nice, views are super beautiful. Wow, it's so fun to drive a motorcycle on these routes. There's a lot of really nice homestays here, so many options honestly, and they're all so affordable. This place is just such a nice destination. So all over Sri Lanka you have these big lakes called tanks, and they're actually not natural, they're man-made. They're built by the different kings in the region, and hello! They're meant as a way to store water during the monsoon season, so they could use it during the dry season. And all of Sri Lanka's farming actually has relied on these tanks, and they're a Sri Lankan invention, which is pretty cool. Alright, this is the largest pink quartz mountain in South Asia. Very specific. Basically, it's a big mountain full of quartz, which seems interesting. Ticket is like $6 US. Not very cheap, but and they stamp it like 4 times. There's 4 different stamps. So yeah, when I was flying my drone earlier, this policeman came over and he told me it's dangerous there at night because there are a lot of elephants that come out at night. So I'm gonna see this mountain and go back, and part of me wants to see the elephants in the wild, like, you know, on the side of the road, but then I also know it's a bit dangerous apparently, especially the male ones. They can be aggressive, so I would probably be one of those stupid tourists who gets himself into trouble doing things he's not supposed to do. It would be funny if the elephant actually pops out around here, because this is like, you know, proper deep in the forest we're going, and yeah, it would be kind of funny if the elephant just comes out of here. That probably wouldn't be very good. I've been smacked in the chest by a male elephant before in Cambodia, and that was not very fun, so hopefully it doesn't happen here. The whole ground is actually quartz. See? That's all these quartz rocks. Pink quartz. Oh, it's interesting, actually. My mom really likes these. Maybe I should take some home for her. I'm just kidding. I cannot take anything. This forest we just walked through is considered one of the oldest sanctuaries in human history, when the king at the time, I think it was the 8th century, designated as a protected area. And then the rocks here, the pink quartz, they're considered very beautiful. Some legends say that the pink quartz used in the building of the Taj Mahal actually came from this mountain here. And these rocks are over 550 million years old, so pretty neat. This whole mountain is just pink quartz, and yes, it kind of looks grayish, but that's because it's not polished apparently. So once you polish it, it's pink quartz, or they call it rose quartz, and it's the biggest mountain in all of Asia that's full of quartz. Here you see a bit better. Got a lot of the quartz here. I don't know if that's focused or not, but yeah. I guess it's a bit like diamonds. Like, before they're polished, they don't necessarily look as remarkable and sparkling as they become afterwards. But anyway, I think you can go up to there and then maybe to the ridgeline. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so beautiful, the landscape. It's dense forest, and then all the rice fields are super green, and then you have those tanks or lakes behind me in the middle of the rice fields. Super beautiful out here. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a beautiful country. I see why people come here. And pretty lucky with the weather. Blue skies above me.